It's not your standard sandwich. It's a sandwich with standards. Feed your hunger with one of our savory chicken sandwiches only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Sweet, spicy, savory. Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp is now the year's largest variety of shrimp flavors, like our coconut shrimp bites or our creamy shrimp Alfredo. As much as you like, any way you like. Hurry in and see food differently.
Hi, I'm Josh Rachlis, and I'm running for mayor. My day job, I write commercials, so probably a lot of the big commercials you've seen I've written. And on the side, I'm also an actor. I was the little mini Scottish man in a commercial for Nutri-Grain bars a few years ago. I wrote the commercial and they cast me in it. I'm not sure why they call them mini, but they're huge. And I'm also on radio shows like Humble and Fred and CBC's DNTO. And I do songwriting and screenwriting and a lot of creative things like that. And I'm also passionate about the environment. I'm one of Al Gore's climate leaders. I did the training with him, and I ran for the Green Party provincially twice. I'm running for mayor because I want to improve the city. I have certain values that I hold very dear. If people check out my Facebook, you'll see that my life is literally an open book. I post about everything, and you can see that I spend a lot of my time trying to fight for the environment, whether it's small things like picking up litter myself or taking training to learn how to give presentations about global warming. And I also care about people. I want Toronto to be the most welcoming city in the world for people of all races, genders, sexual orientations, religions. And I also want it to be greener and healthier. I'd love to see, more trees, more green roofs, more bike paths, that kind of thing. So in general, I just want to bring my values to the city and help make it a more welcoming, healthy, fun, livable city. First three things I would do at City Hall would be, well, it's almost like they'd be 12 things, because I find that the City Hall kind of over-debates things and almost never gets anything done, and I'd love to see the city become more responsive, more active, and have more pilot projects. So rather than saying, okay, we're going to do something and we're going to debate it and maybe it'll get done in 20 years, let's do things for a month at a time. So let's say, you know what, we're just going to make John Street a pedestrian street, and see if people like that, if they come out more, if they like sitting on the street, and if the patios expand, and we see if that's a good thing. I'd love to try just putting more bike paths all over the city and see if that works out, and if more people can bike, and if it reduces traffic because fewer people are using cars. That kind of thing. Maybe get more food carts in the city. Just say, listen, we're going to have all kinds of different foods and see if people like it. Let's make Kensington Market car-free, not just on Sundays, but for a whole month, and see if people actually enjoy that and it gets used more, and if that's something we want to continue down the path. So yeah, it's not so much just here's three big things. It's more like let's do lots of little things and keep trying things and seeing what makes the city work better. I think what separates me from all the other candidates is the fact that I'm kind of fun. Like right now, we have a few candidates that I think are very logical. I love David Sinaki's ideas. Olivia Chow seems like a very caring person. John Tory's very professional, but none of them really excite me. And I think I'm not very young, but I appeal to the youth. I'm very active on social media. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian. And I think these things could work well in City Hall. Right now there's a lot of attention on the mayor and City Hall, but not for the right reasons. And I think I could be a good face for the city that would bring positive attention. And I think Jimmy Kimmel would invite me on his show as well, but for the right reasons, and this would bring more attention to City Hall. It would get more people involved. It would get the youth involved, and quite frankly, it would make the city more fun. I'd love to have City Hall a fun, entertaining place to watch and keep in touch on what's going on in the city for the right reasons.